the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Might as well give it to him again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Durham. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. LSU quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd down, going up top. Going for it all. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job on the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
He'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Allard. Swings it out to the flat. And that's a live ball. He picks it up, still on his feet. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
The Nittany Lions need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to scramble. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball is going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Allard. He's going for it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. out of the gun. The inside handoff, looking for a crease. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Fires it down the seam. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Catch in the middle, it's Green. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Allard. Under fire. He'll take the deep shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. That is
This game is so Barnes, boy. Oh my gosh.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And
that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got him downfield. He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the... and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Quick step and go. Across the 25, he's got room. Running free. Touchdown, LSU. And with that,
Just click you on whoever they want to click you on. That's crazy.
When that receiver got free, it was all
Let me see.
over.
And it's so nice.
Like, why would I not click on this dude right? Look at that.
Because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown
Who am I
passes.
supposed to be going
I
to?
just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. He'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Singleton. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Aller. Quick completion on the out. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Looking for the time with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for room, it's Durham. Fighting off the defender.
Who is this dude, bro?
40-yard line, give him 5 on that one.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem
Back
for
in
them.
trips. What else is new?
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this is a big drive for this offense, man. Late in this football game, you need completions, but let's not forget to work the sidelines. Make sure we get first downs. Huge drive coming.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in, it's Durham. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They're going back to the ground. There he goes. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Toss to the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. Nice job executing all
Can't even get
the
mad, man.
assignments as they
GG's.
put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the